Hey everyone, Ross from RealMattressReviews.com. Today I'm here sitting on the Bear Elite Hybrid in the firm option. We also have a review of the medium that you can check out, but today we're going to focus here on the firm model. I want to talk to you guys about how this mattress feels and who I think this might be a good fit for. So if you're somebody that is a heavier sleeper or somebody that just prefers a firmer mattress, this is going to be a good option for you. Those of you that are also stomach and back sleeping. For side sleepers, this is probably going to be a little bit too firm for most of you, but we'll dive into that here in a minute. So on the very top, you have a quilt foam. So this has soft quilt foam on the very top, but it's not super thick, but it is going to provide you with some plushness on the top, a little bit of pressure relief before you hit those firmer, higher density foams that ultimately makes this mattress firmer. So nice firm feel, but let's just kind of talk about how this mattress actually feels. So I would consider this mattress at about an 8 out of 10, with 10 being the firmest. So a actually true firm mattress. This is one of our firmest models that we show here in the showroom other than the plank. And I often compare it to the Helix Dawn Luxe. This is actually going to be firmer than the Dawn Luxe with a little less quilt foam on the very top, so you do have a firmer feel. But as I lay here on my back, I have some conformance here in my lumbar, but very good support. I'm not sinking into the mattress very far, so ultimately this mattress will sleep cool, which we'll also talk about here shortly. But those of you that are back sleeping or stomach sleeping, on my back that was very supportive. On my stomach, the quilt foam is thick enough and soft enough where I'm not going to have a lot of pressure on my ribs, but my stomach also doesn't sink super far in to where my lower back is arching, so I have very good support here on my stomach without feeling kind of like a rock hard firm, so you do have some pressure relief for your ribs, etc. as your stomach sleeping. So very good option for stomach and back sleepers or heavier sleepers in general. I'm about 200 pounds, so I have a little bit of sinkage on the mattress, but still those higher density foams under the quilt are going to provide super good support. So I'll also talk a little bit about cooling. So the Bear is known for cooling features. It has copper infused memory foam. This is the normal cover, but there is a cellulent fabric cooling upgrade that you can get as well, and that's going to give you more of a cool to the touch feel. I don't typically put a lot of emphasis on the cooling fabrics because I recommend using a mattress protector over your mattress anyways, which you can get mattress protectors that have cooling fabric as well, and then you're not just covering it up, you can still feel the cooling through your sheets with one of those protectors. So overall, like I said, one of our better selling firm options in the showroom, but as I sit here on the edge, this has super good edge support, and I might say it's one of the best in our whole showroom for edge support, and partially because this just uses higher density foam. So typically sitting on the edge, you'll see more sinkage here where my legs are because those top foams are softer and they're going to sink in. However, with this one using higher density foams, you have less sinkage, so even here in the seated position, super good edge support on this mattress. It's kind of more important in that laying down position, but this mattress performs excellently. Even laying directly on the edge, my body's very straight. I don't feel like I'm kind of rolling out of the mattress or anything. So along those lines, we'll talk a little bit about the coil unit as well. This, like most of the brands in here, is going to have a zoned coil. So stronger coils here in the middle, that's going to help provide you with good lumbar support and more support where most of your body weight is, which ultimately is going to help the mattress last longer. It's going to provide you also with better support. This mattress also comes in at about 14 inches, so substantial mattress without being overly thick, 15, 16, 17 inch mattress. So don't really have to worry about your sheets popping off the corners or anything. It's kind of in that average height where most of these popular brands fall in at. So the main thing you're going to want to consider about this mattress is that it is on the firmer side. Like I said, you have a little bit of softness here with the quilt foam, but really good firm support foams underneath that. So ultimately, it's going to be probably too firm for the majority of people on your side. It's not going to allow your hip and your shoulder to sink in and provide that pressure relief because it does have higher density foams. However, on my back and stomach, this mattress feels really good. And here in our showroom, this is, like I said, one of our most sold firm mattresses that you can get. So with all that said, if you are stomach or back sleeping, or you're just a heavier sleeper that is looking, this could be a great option for you to consider. It has very good cooling features, and it's going to be a mattress that doesn't get sag or body impressions quickly at all because of those higher density foams. However, you're definitely not going to like it if you're a lighter side sleeper or potentially just a side sleeper in general. It's probably going to be a little bit too firm. I would maybe consider the medium or the soft versions if you're side sleeping the majority of the time. So I hope this was helpful, guys. I know this is pretty quick, but I kind of wanted to talk about how the mattress actually feels, the things that you're going to care about in this quick review. So if you have any questions at all, drop me a message below. Otherwise, shoot us an email, which is also below. And I hope this was helpful.